back again with another review, and today talking about a great movie, definitely underrated, and that's the 1992 film Split Second, starring Rutger Hauer. There you go. But like I said, great movie. Rutger Hauer, he's definitely missed. Just a great actor from Blade Runner, The Hitcher, Blind Fury is awesome. And there's still quite a few of his I haven't seen yet that I would like to check out. Hobo with a Shotgun I haven't seen. I do have Surviving the Game, but I just haven't watched yet. Wanted Dead or Alive I've heard about, but I haven't seen. So like I said, there's quite a few out there of his that I'd like to check out or pick up. And when it comes to this movie, and maybe somebody can fill me in, it may be available on DVD, but you have to cut off your leg or your arm to pay for it. Like this, I got it at a convention, so it's one of these transfers. The quality is okay. I mean, I could still watch it, but I think when it comes to this film, I don't think it has a proper release. And again, maybe somebody out there can fill me in. When it comes to this movie, is it on DVD? If it is, I think it's a little pricey. But get into the movie itself. The plot, it's 2008 and global warming and heavy rainfall has left large areas of London flooded. And the ensuing chaos, a new killer has emerged. One that's unnatural, unrelenting, and unstoppable. That's when you have our main character, Harley Stone, who is played by Rutger Hauer. He's a maverick policeman, a veteran, and he has a link with the killer that had murdered his partner, and he would do whatever it takes to bring down this mysterious adversary. And that's pretty much the plot of the film. And getting to the cast, Rutger Hauer, he's great in the movie as this, our lead character, this cop. Even from the beginning of the film opens up with him, he's looking for this killer, and he has a cigar, he has the glasses, he has this gun. I forgot what the gun's called, and I love the way that London looks, that the streets are flooded, it's not clean, it's a dark movie, but what I'm getting at? Like the atmosphere, it's very dark, and again, the streets are flooded. And I just really love the atmosphere of this movie. And Rutger Hauer, again, he's great as our lead. And yeah, I just thought he did a great job. You also have Kim Catrall in the film, who, from Big Trouble in Little China and Sex and the City. Yeah, she's in this film. She is the girlfriend of, Rutger Hauer's partner who got killed by this killer, this creature. So Kim Cattrall is the girlfriend in the film of his partner, and she's good in the film. Kim Cattrall, Mannequin, forget about that. She was in that. So Mannequin, Big Trouble in Little China, great actress, and she was good support. And as far as the other actors in this film, you also have this character, Dick Durkin, who is played by Alastair Duncan. And looking this guy up in IMDb, I thought he was good as Rutger Hauer's partner. He would go on to be in Middle Earth. I guess it seems like a lot of voice work. Going through his IMDb, a lot of video games. It looks like he did a lot of voice work for some video games. But I thought go back here. I thought he was good as Rutger Hauer's partner, especially like towards the end of the film where his partner starts to like Rutger Hauer. I thought that was pretty fun. And they had a good back and forth. So, yeah, this actor, Alastair Duncan, I thought did a good job in the film. You have Michael J. Pollard. He has a bit part in the film as the rat catcher. You have the guy from Scrooged, the bum. He was also in, Take One Cash. He was Owen. He was in Next of Kin, I believe. He was a landlord in that movie. And I know, unfortunately, he's passed away. And, just a very good character actor. And I've actually met him once before at a convention, and we spoke for a few minutes, and we just talked about his movies. But again, just a very good character actor, and he's fun here as the rat catcher. He has a little part in the movie, but it's still good. You also have Pete Postlewaite, if I got that name right, his last name. And this guy is definitely familiar. You've seen him before in The Usual Suspects. He was in The Lost World Jurassic Park. He was in The Town. And I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but he's passed away. He passed away back in 2011. And he was also in Inception. And, but yeah, I thought he was good in the film as well. And I want to find the guy that played the captain. Because I think I've seen him somewhere before. Just doing some looking here. But if I can't, But I thought, the guy that played the captain in the film, he was good. But very good cast. I mean, it's unfortunate. It seems like... It's kind of sad, too, because... Rutger Hauer's passed away. Michael J. Pollard's passed away. Pete Postlewaite's passed away. But, I mean, for the most part, just a very good cast. And it was directed by... Let's see... Tony Haylam, who direct, let's see here, directed The Burning. Years later, he would direct some video documentaries, which I've never heard of. So, some documentary shorts back in the day. This guy, Tony Haylam. Written by Gary Scott Thompson, who this guy would go on to write Hollow Man. So he wrote that, 88 Minutes, The Fast and the Furious, Fast 5. And this guy, he also wrote, let's see, a couple of the K9 sequels with Jim Belushi. And so yeah. So he's wrote quite a few stuff. And as far as production and stuff with the film, okay, let's go over budget first. The budget was $7 million and box office made $5.4 million. And here's a little, and I'll get into some other trivia as well, but some production history with the film. Screenwriter Gary Scott Thompson wrote the original script titled Pentagram in 1988. Although Thompson's script got him some more jobs in Hollywood, it wasn't picked up until a few years later. Laura Gregory, producer and head of Challenge Films, and production manager Susan Nicoletti discovered the script, and though it had great potential, they hired Tony Haylam to direct the film. However, they wanted Thompson to make some changes to the script. His script was an action horror and buddy cop film with occult overtones which took place in modern-day LA. It included a ritualistic serial killer who has committed 5 murders every 5 years for the last quarter of the century, and always leaves a pentagram symbols after each death. One of the reasons why changes were demanded is because the script was considered to be too similar to another horror movie, Thriller, which came out around the same time, called The First Power, which is a great movie. Thompson changed the script during rewrites, and a new version of it, titled Black Tide, was very close to the final film. It was set in a futuristic London which became flooded due to the effects of global warming. This new version of the script was sent to Rutger Hauer, who loved it and agreed to star in the film, though Thompson originally wrote the script with Harrison Ford in mind for the main role, and he was happy that Hauer was cast as the lead. During production, the script kept getting changed. There was a lot of discussions about what the main villain creature should look like and what exactly it would be, which is why Stephen Norton had only 3 weeks to design the creature. The ending also kept getting changed. Thompson was rewriting it during filming. Hauer told him to rewrite the script to make it more physical and with more focus on the psychic link that his character has with the creature, which I thought was a good idea. Due to all the stress during production, Haylam stepped back from finishing the film, and Sharp and others involved in the film joined up to finish it. Sharp directed the finale, which takes place in a flooded subway, along with some other additional scenes, which is why he's credited as co-director in the ending credits. The movie filmed in 8 weeks between June 17th and August 9th of 1991 and was widely released in April of 1992. Although it was retitled again sometime during production, from Black Tie to Split Second, the movie had several different titles in other countries. In France it was called Killer Instinct. In Italy it was called Detective Stone. Despite an exciting ad campaign and good word of mouth, the movie underperformed at the box office because it was released during the LA riots. Wendy Carlos, who composed the scores for A Clockwork Orange and The Shining and Tron, was hired to compose the score for Split Second, but her score was rejected and replaced with a new soundtrack by Francis Haynes and Stephen Parsons. 2 tracks from Carlos' rejected score were included on the compilation album Rediscovering Lost Scores. Volume 2, both tracks were going to be used in the morgue scene. Some scenes were deleted from the film. A Japanese VHS version included 2 of the deleted scenes. In the first one, Stone and Durkin go to Durkin's apartment where they would talk with his neighbor Robin, played by actress Roberta Eaton, who is still credited in the film, even though her scene was deleted. The second scene that was deleted features more dialogue between Stone and Durkin at the same time as the monster is killing a jogger and ripping his heart out. Stone and Durkin find the man's corpse. Afterwards, these extra scenes are included as bonus features on the Blu-ray of the film released by 101 Films. So there's a little production right there, and that's according to Wikipedia. And as far as like some other trivia, this is IMDb. Let's see. Okay, I just read all that. Like her hairdo, Kim Cattrall's hairdo in the film was from Star Trek 6. This indicates that shooting of the movie happened shortly after the completion of Star Trek 6, because she was in that. And Sharp directed several minor scenes with Michael J. Pollard, as well as the sequences of the final showdown in the Metro after the original director quit. Steve Norton, was the creature effects designer and visual effects supervisor. The monster looks like Venom from Marvel Comics, as well as the Xenomorph from Alien. And that's something too that I wanted to talk about, because the creature for this movie, just look at that right there. It was just very cool, very Venom-esque. It's like, I think about that Venom movie that came out a couple of years ago. This did it first. You had Venom already. Look at that. That's Venom right there. But I just love the way this creature looked. It was 10 feet tall, especially in the third act, where this little subway area, underground subway area, and the creature has Kim Cattrall and Rutger Hauer and his partner are in there, and they have to get her out, and then the creature pops up, and the one scene where the creature's standing behind Rutger Hauer and puts you see his hand go down his face. I'm like, that's so cool. And there really hasn't been a creature like that since. That's, again, just look at that. I mean, it's part venom, part xenomorph, or whatever. But I thought the look of the creature was very cool design. And I liked how, this creature and Rutger Hauer's character had this link where, he can feel his, the heartbeat of the creature. And there were certain camera angles in the film where the creature is looking at Rutger Hauer, the creature is watching him, and you hardly saw the creature. It's like little flashes of the creature running away. You get more towards the end is when you see the creature, but I really like that. Keeping this, creature mysterious, sort of an enigma. So I really appreciate that. And the pacing of the film, I mean, it's an hour and a half, moves at a good pace, very good score. And again, I really enjoy the atmosphere, this environment of, it's the future, London is partially flooded, and then Rutger Hauer's character is this cop that takes no crap, and, looking for this mysterious creature in London, and the movie's dark. It's not a clean looking movie. It's not clean in texture, and I don't know why this film, it didn't do anything. I mean, when it came out, it didn't do well, and I mean, I just wish it would have done better. But yeah, definitely, like I said, just a great movie, and I'll see if there's anything else I can mention, but yeah, I mean, like I said, very good cast. Overall, I mean, just a very good cast. Rutger Hauer, Kim Cattrall, she's good in the film. His partner in the film, he was a good actor. And, these other actors that I mentioned, unfortunately he's passed away, like Michael J. Pollard and Rutger Hauer. But the overall cast was very good. I thought it was well directed. The creature scenes were very well handled. The environment, the atmosphere of the film, mentioned that already. So, yeah, if you haven't seen Split Second, definitely check it out. It's a very underrated creature feature. Just a great creature feature that I think more people should check out. And I believe it's on YouTube for folks out there who want to check it out, watch it. But Split Second, again, great movie. So, yeah, that's my review of Split Second. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.